Hello and welcome to AutoFX live stream, and here Chris again. We have not been doing this for a couple of days now, and because of some reason we couldn't control at the moment. But then we are here back again. So welcome back to the AutoFX live stream, and we'll be doing this more often again. We continue to do this. We continue to bring this back to back as we normally do before. So if you are joining me for the first time, this is just AutoFX. This is where we share our trading ideas. And again, I'm just going to give you a quick disclaimer. This is not a financial advice. This is based off my experience over the years trading the market, and you should always conduct a good research before taking any trading decision. With that being said, we're just going to go over to this chart and then share with you what we have been doing, and then over the weeks and the previous days that we have not been online, and share with you what we intend to do moving further as well. So with that being said, I just go over to the screen, and I'll keep myself somewhere at the top so you can also see my gestures as well. So cheers guys. So if I go over to the screen, this is the current chart that I am currently on now. I sent this chart on the Telegram channel. If you're on the Telegram channel, you as well see this trade. I took this trade this morning, and I sent it to the Telegram channel as well. So I'll just go over from beginning of the watch lists, and eventually might be able to add a new chart on the watch list today. So I'm just going over to the watch screen, and I'll be sharing with you few stuff that we have done, and what we'll be looking at to do moving further, right? So the first one I'm going to be looking at is volatility 25 1x, which I have if you remember, I took this trade sometime around last 2 weeks or so. Yeah, last on the 4th of March, I took this trade around 4th of March. Yeah, and it happens that the trade went down into loss. It stopped me out before continuing to move into profit. So that's what happened. Yeah, it stopped me out and then continued to move into profit. I think that's what happened. Oh no, not really. I took this trade and I took profit out of this trade. Or is it so? No. Okay, sorry guys. I'm just trying to remember what I did. Because this like 4th of March. Today is 12th of March, so it's already about a week plus. So this trade stopped me out before moving into profit. That's what happened on this one. So and I think it's still at the right area to even take another trade, but at the moment I'll be watching to see if I'll watch it closely to see if I might be taking another trade from this zone, because I'm just going to zoom out with a higher time frame and see what it looks like and what we can do from here. Let's see. So if you look at the higher time frame, so I said I wanted to see it respect this zone, but then it's consolidating at that zone now, and it's looking like it's going to continue moving down from what I'm seeing, because it's not bouncing off. It's not bouncing off on the zone like I expected it to do. It's consolidating at the moment, so I think it's more likely to start breaking down whatever happens anyway. But I'm not on this trade, and I think I will not be looking out for anything on this trade at the moment. I would like to see it break out of this range, maybe probably go up. I'll probably come up all the way to this place or something like that, or maybe I'll try to break out. Then if I see a clear structure, and if I'm going to get on this trade, I will also share that on the Telegram channel like I always do. Right, so that's it. I'm not watching that one now at the moment. Okay, this is a volatility 101x. I wanted to see this trade. I wanted to take this trade. I wanted to see it bring some reaction around here. That's where I marked zone before, but then I wasn't watching that trade. Like I said before, I was not was very busy that I with some other thing that I couldn't come online to watch this more often. But then there is there's something interesting happening around here. If you look at this, you see that it have broken out of this support zone, and then I think it's coming up to test this zone. So I might be looking for an entry from this zone. So what I would do is this. I would draw this just like a reminder. I would like to see like a rejection from this place, then I will be able to get on this for a sell. Hopefully that happens. If that happens, then I will be happy to be selling this particular one. All right, so I'm just going to fill this as a red zone now. So I use red zone to indicate sell. So that's it. I would like to see this happen. If that happens, then I'll be very grateful with the chart. Doing that, then I will get on that one for a sell. So let's have a look at the other one, which is volatility 51x. If you look at volatility 51x, pretty much I wanted to enter there, but I was unable to enter there as well. If you're moving well all through, if you remember, if you've been following, you found out that you remember that I talked about this trade when it broke out of this resistance zone, which I felt is a very strong resistance zone. I mean, resistance trend line, and it's going to continue all the way to this zone. Hopefully, if I'm able to find another entry before it gets to that zone, I will be dropping that on the Telegram channel as well. But I think this is a great zone. Is kind of respecting that zone. And I'm thinking it's going to consolidate a little bit around here before continuing to move down. So what I will do is I will check 24 hours to see what is going on with 24 hours. That's a daily candle. I'm thinking it's going to consolidate here for some time until this 20 moving average gets to this zone. So I mean, that's what I'm thinking, and hopefully that might happen. And if that happens, then it's a good indicator to sell this. So that's it on that one. So that's what I'm thinking about. I mean, I think that's what I'm gonna do on that one. If this moving average gets closer, and I see a sign of breaking out to the lower side, then I'll be on that for a sell. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but that's it. Okay, then if you look at this one, which is volatility 50, this is the one. This is the last trade that I took online before I was not available at the moment for some time for some reason. So I sold this trade because I said it's coming here to retest, and then I wanted to see like a bounce off on the retest zone, which happened, and I didn't. Okay, I'm just gonna go over zoom in to the lower time frame so you can see what I did and how I managed this trade and how I got out of the trade. I was on this trade for a couple of days, and when this happened, I was still on this trade and I waited for it to come down. When I see that there's a lot of rejection around here, and I thought then that this trade might not be holding anymore. So what I did was I left this trade at this point, just somewhere around here. I couldn't remember, but somewhere around there I left this trade, and then it continued to move up. Well, it could continue to move down again. I don't know, but I'm thinking it just tested this zone, which is also above the zone is where I put my stop loss. I mean, so that's it. But at the moment I'm not on the trade, and if otherwise I'm going to share that on the Telegram channel as well. So that's it. Go over to the other one, which is 75. What do I have on 75? Volatility 75 is kind of messy at the moment because I wanted to see this trade continue to trend up, but then the movement here is so messy. I mean, it's not something that you would like to be on. So if you are following my charts, you will remember that I took this trade based off these based off one of the arrangements, saying that if it breaks out of this support zone and then recollect back to the support zone, I mean above the support zone, I will be buying. And I did bought, and sold somewhere around here. I bought again, and I failed me because if you look at this, if I'm holding from this place, I mean it's a good trade, but then it's kind of messy. I mean it's not making a great movement. I mean, so that's just it. But I'm not on this trade at the moment, but I would like to see what look out for on this zone, this sell zone. If it gets to this zone, I would likely look for a sell from that zone. So until that happens, at the moment I'm not on this trade. So I think this week is somehow, I mean last week and this week is kind of slow. I don't really understand what is going on last week and this week. So this one, I took this trade and I bought this trade and I sold somewhere around here, I think, before it continued to move up, and then eventually it dropped. Now it's dropping, so I don't know what is going on here, but it looks like it's going to continue moving down. So what I'm going to do now is to look at the higher time frame, which is 24-hour time frame, which is the daily time frame, to see what it looks like. Obviously it's trending down from the 24 hours, and if you look at it, it just tested the 20 moving average in the 24 hours, and I would be happy to sell this trade if the 20 move, I mean if the price closed below this support zone. So I'm just going to take this off, delete that. So I'm just going to move like a little line or something like that. Just gonna move this one then to this place. All right, try and make it smaller. All right. So what I'll be looking out for is if I see this price close below this zone in 20, I mean at the end of the day, I'll be looking for a sell on this one. If I see this price close below this zone at the end of the day, I'll be looking for a sell. So that's yeah, I'll keep an eye on that one. I want to see it close below this zone, and yeah, I'll look for a sell just for the initial breakout. And then if I should be looking for where to target. Yeah, unfortunately my chart cannot show me further than this because I'm using deriv charts, but that's what it is anyway. So I will figure out where the next support is using my other charts. Then if I do that, I'm going to drop that on the Telegram channel as well, like I always do. So this is a crash. I do take this trade recently, crash. So I took this trade and I left this trade this morning before taking the other one that I did. Unfortunately, I did not drop this on the Telegram channel because some other things like I already earlier said. So I took this trade and I sold off somewhere around here. Yeah, I sold off when I saw the dodgy sign on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, so this is where I sold off. Yeah, this is like a shooting star. So I sold off here, and I mean, yeah, I get out of the trade from that place. So I'm not on this one now, and I'm anticipating that it's going to get to this support zone, which is a very clear zone. If you remember, my bias on this before now is for it to get to this a zone around here, which I just moved. I just moved the block down to this zone. Hold on. What's wrong with this block? Come on. So my bias before was let it get to this place before I sell, but that does not happen. It broke out of this ranging moment and then it started dropping. So what I did here was like selling on a break and retest on the clear direction, which is the downtrend. So what I did, that's exactly what I did, and I'm out of the trade at the moment. Okay, all right. So let's go over to the other one, which is volatility 10. What do I want to see at volatility 10? Before now, what was my analysis on this? So what I'm going to do is to look at 24 hours. I mean, that's the higher time frame. If you look at 24 hours, this is a clear support. I would have been on this trade if I was watching this trade, I should have been here. I mean, I should have get on buy from this place when I see this dodgy. This is a clear signal for a buy, man. Like I missed out for this trade. I mean, I'm not happy now, but I'm happy as well because I'm not watching. If I was watching, I would have been on this trade. But it's a clear buy. If you look at it very well, this is a dodgy, and clearly this is a resistance zone, and there have been a lot of wicks around here, and support zone rather. There have been a lot of rejection around here, and eventually there was a indecision and also a reversal candlestick that formed around there, and this happens. This is a massive buy, but I wasn't on the trade, so I think I'm not looking out for anything. I mean, the initial move have already happened, and I wouldn't like to be on that and the later moves and get myself stuck in the chart. So let's have a look at Boom 1000. Boom 1000, I said I want to see it get to this place, either break above or break below. I mean, or get to this support zone, then I will be looking for a buy. I wanted to see it break above here, but then it looks very much like it's rejecting that zone very much. If you look at it you can see a lot of rejection have happened around here, and and also this later candle. This is a daily candle, mind you. This later candle also shows like some bulls came in as well. So what I would like to see is after today, after the daily candle, if it breaks above this zone, all right, if it breaks above this resistance zone, I would like to buy rather. I'm kind of skeptical about selling this particular chart because it's a boom, and sometimes when the boom does happen, I always say this, it just wipe away all the everything you have waited for, something like that. So, and again, is also above the 20 moving average. I would have loved to sell this, but then, like I said, the movement is somehow, some points is very, very devastating. So I wouldn't like to, witness that again. So I think I will not be doing anything on this. Preferable for me, I would like to see it break above this zone, or if we continue all the way down, that's fine. I would like to buy from this zone. At the moment, I will not be doing anything with this, and I will not be buying or selling it. So just leave it. Okay. Let's have a look at Boom 300. So Boom 300, I said I wanted to see like a retest here, which I missed out from, and it continued to move up. So the next possible zone to look out for is this zone that I marked up here. But then before it gets to that zone, I think there should be some tiny zone that I can get me on the trade, to target that resistance. Let's have a look. So if we look at this one, that's 1 hour. I really don't know. 1 hour, that's, I mean, you know what? I really don't like trades that I can't figure out immediately. If I can't figure out a trade immediately, I'm skeptical about it, and then something I don't. Most of the time I don't like taking those trades, because if I lose on that trade, I mean, I wouldn't be happy because I felt skeptical. It will affect my emotions. That's just for me, because I earlier observed that. But if I don't have any doubts with my analysis and I lose, I'm still okay with it. That's it. Let's have a look at 75 1x. 75 1x is ranging, and yeah, there's nothing going on here. Obviously, nothing going on here. So if we look at the step index, step index is also ranging. It moved out of this zone that I wanted. I think I sold around here, wanting to get to this zone, but then it's now in a box. It's like in a box now. In this 4 hour, if I look at 4 hour, you see it clearly. Now it's in a box, ranging at the moment. Yeah, it's just ranging. I don't see what is going on here. Yeah, looks like it's going to continue moving up, right? Also, but then it's very unclear at the moment. I wouldn't like to be participating in this one at the moment. All right, let's have a look at the last one that I have on the watch list. So the only one I'm looking out for now to take, if that sets out, is I think is this. Yeah, that's not this one. Hold on, not this, rather. What is it called? Was it 100? I think, or rather 50? Is it? I'm trying to figure. Okay. So I'm waiting for 100 to play out. So this is the only one I'm waiting for now. This on my watch list. I mean, this is the only one that have potential. I have the potential to, that have potential to yield a trade or something like that. So this one, I'm currently on this one at the moment. So and my target is just the recent resistance, which is above there, and hopefully that will play out, and that will, if that plays out, that's good stuff. If I go over to the lower time frame, I'm just going to give you the reason why I get on this trade. So there have been a series of rejection around here. Series of rejection around here at this zone. So if you look, my stop loss is just below that rejection. If anything happens and then it gets down to that zone, then definitely I'll be out of this trade. And also looking at this trade, I might get out of this if there is any form of rejection. I mean, any form of reaction showing that it's going to start pulling down, I will be out of the trade. But at the moment, I'm still bullish at the moment, so I'm still holding on that one. Just going to have a look at the lower time frame, because have to have a closer look to see if there is any kind of price action showing that is kind of reversing or something. Oh, right. Okay, so I'll just keep an eye on that. So this is more like a double bottom or something like that. So, and it's continuing moving up. So I'll just keep an eye on this and see what how it plays out. whatever. I'm gonna update everyone on the Telegram channel as well. So let's have a look at other pairs. I mean, other stuff outside the one we have on the watch list. Okay. Okay, I think I have all these on the watch list. So let's have a look at step index, other step index, and see what they looks like. Maybe have a look at step index 3 and see what it looks like. Step index 3, this is 5 minutes. If I go over to higher time frame to first of all determine the trend, and then other stuff will follow. So if you look at higher time frame, it's kind of in a range. Yeah, it's in a range, and yeah, obviously I didn't see anything here. I'll go over to the other one. Yeah, 400. Yeah. Also is in a range. Yeah, it's in the range as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, obviously it's in a range, and I can't figure anything out here as well. Okay, I think that's it, guys. I wouldn't be bothering going in deeper on the other charts. So I will update you on anything. If there's any new chart I added on the watch list, definitely I will be dropping that on the Telegram channel. And also I will try to come online every day and then do this live charts, and then show you how I analyze the market in real time and what I do every time whenever I'm trading, and how I do and take my trading, and how I do and take my entries as well. So that's it, guys, and I really appreciate everyone tuning in, and I really appreciate that. So if you like what I'm doing and you want to be part of our community, you can always join the Telegram channel using the description. I mean the link under the description on the YouTube video. And if you're already in the Telegram channel, you can always join the chats and communicate with us, whatever you feel, whatever maybe you wanted me to analyze other chats, or whatever you think like I should talk about, and you can drop that on the chat and I'll be sure to respond to that. Otherwise, thank you guys, and I appreciate you joining